Hi guys, I'm doing another on the go post. I know these aren't the greatest, but you know, I'm not back home yet. And I don't have all my stuff, equipment and stuff. Uh, I'm just looking at this building. It's really cool and historically Chinese looking. And it's in Yuhoje, which has all of the more recently built buildings that are Chinese design, which look great, but also they're not historic. They were built like 20 years ago. But that one actually is not sitting with them. The brick color is different. The decor, the little details are different. I mean, it doesn't really fit with them. And I'm wondering if it's an older building. I'm wondering if that's something that was here before. That would be cool. You do find those occasionally. There's actually some still in Yuhoje. You can quickly see the difference between the older buildings and the ones that were built to, just look like a Chinese village, an imitation Chinese village. Yeah, anyway, so I thought that was interesting. And I also thought I would update you guys on, we're going to see the newer buildings here in 2 seconds. I would update you guys on what's going on. I went out to the university the other day, yesterday, yeah, and talked to the people that are doing that kind of stuff and doing the hiring, and did some paperwork, and I'm all signed up and I'm ready to work at the university next year. They do not pay a lot, but I tell you what, I may save more money there because the university is not in town. The university is kind of outside of town. It has its own little village around it with stuff for the students, which you would expect. It's a pretty large university, so it's got grocery store and everything you need, movie theater. It's got plenty of stuff, but it's not in the middle of town, so it's not so easy to walk out the front door and just pop over to anywhere, do shopping or whatever, to spend money. So that may be a good thing. And also, I expect to be doing work outside of the university to make up the difference, and hopefully, still come up with enough money to get by on. And of course, in the meantime, me and Yuri and Stanley are going to be trying to start our little school thing. I don't know I have no idea how fast that will get started, so I don't want to rely on it for income. But yeah, we'll be doing that, and hopefully in a couple of years, we'll have enough students that we can make a decent profit. That would be great. This is part of Yuhoje. Just thought I'd show it to you guys. Well, this is where one of the small creeks that runs through the middle of the city feeds out into the main river, which I think is called the Jiang. I've lived here this long and I cannot remember the name of the river. Jiang might be the word for river. I can't remember. But I'm not expected to remember until I come back. When I live here, I have to know these things. Yeah, and Yuhoje is, here we go. That's a nice little shot. Nice little scene. There's a car repair shop right there. If I could edit this, if I was back home to edit, I would just do the shots and put them together rather than spin the camera around, but that's what you get right now. Sorry. This is a lovely little park area too. It's actually an island in the middle of this tiny creek. The creek just splits around it, and they put a little park here. It's nice. There's a statue of somebody. No idea who that is. Let's see. He Meng Chun. My favorite He Meng Chun. From 1474 to 1536. Wow. I don't know who he is, but it is kind of cool that they've got a statue of a guy from a time before our country existed. Actually, he was born before, before Columbus even sailed. That's a long time ago. Anyway, lovely park. Here's where it feeds out into the main river. I'll get there in a second and show you guys. You know, it's going to be really different living out. It's been a while since I've lived outside of a city, like really outside of a city. This university it's so close you'd all laugh if you saw how close it is to the city. You wouldn't even consider that I'm worried about this, but it is. It's not in the city. Like, you can't walk into town. It's like a 20-minute drive. And also, it's the university area is big enough. It's bigger than most towns in the U.S. anyway. So I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, but I am anyway. It's a concern. I mean, I actually think it might be a good thing. It will be peaceful. I'll always have an excuse not to go out if I don't want to. But it actually is easy to get into town. Oh, my collar is all messed up. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed seeing Yohojie, and I hope to show it a lot more in future posts. Obviously, I still got a few months before I'm back in Chenzhou, living back in Chenzhou, so you'll get some of Yueyang before then. And I'm debating, I might do a trip to Hong Kong, since I didn't do the vacation that I was going to do to Hainan. And since I do need to get some stuff from Hong Kong over the summer, I might do a summer trip to Hong Kong. I'm not sure. I might have to for the visa at some point, so I'm not sure about that. But I might do it anyway. If I have to do a visa trip, then I might not get to buy the stuff I need when I go to Hong Kong, because who knows how long it will take. It's the unfortunate uncertainty. But hopefully we can do all this by just transferring paperwork inside of China, and I don't have to go to outside to get, another visa and all that stuff. That's the way it's supposed to work, so we'll see if it does work that way. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll have a better update with a little more effort put into it next week. This week has been off, so I spent the whole week in Chenzhou. I'm probably going to stay till Friday. That's the plan right now. And then go back to Yueyang and back to the grind. Alright, see you later.